One of the oldest elephants in the U.S. has passed away here in San Antonio. Lucky called the San Antonio Zoo home for many years. She was 62 years old and had outlived the average lifespan of her species, which is about 47 years. Zoo staff say that the Asian elephant passed away quietly under the care of veterinarians and medical staff. Since elephants are social creatures, the zoo's only remaining elephant will now be rehomed and live with some other elephants elsewhere. The zoo says it will eventually bring in new elephants to take their place. You may know the Diwali Festival of Lights, as you may recognize it as a week-long religious celebration of Indian Hindi culture. But this year, it's going to have a Latin flair, too.
That's right, Tiffany. What this has, what's being added this year, which will be bringing in even more cultures.
We're going to be creating a spectacular Bollywood fusion routine that really merges the Latin culture as well as the Indian culture.
Thousands will dance the night away at this year's 14th annual Diwali SA Festival of Lights.
We are back full scale.
Organizer Asha John says there will be entertainment, a river parade, fireworks, and new additions.
A new feature this year is a 30 by 30 illumination maze that you could walk through. That's a colored light maze.
The event takes place at Hemisphere Park and at the Arneson River Theater on Saturday starting at 4:30 p.m. until midnight.
Diwali is the festival of lights. It celebrates the triumph of good over evil.
At the festival, there will be marigolds all over. The color represents good luck for the new year.
It is amazing that this is a co-hosted event by the City of San Antonio and Anuja SA because we share a sister city relationship, San Antonio and Chennai. So us being able to share our Indian culture with San Antonians is amazing.
Tiffany Huertas, KSAT 12 News.
It doesn't look like it now, but later on, going to be pretty this weekend.
That's what I'm looking forward to. As many of you already know, I'm going to go ahead and throw myself a little birthday shout out.
Yes.
What can I expect for my birthday weekend?
Birthday in the house, JP.
It's not just a birthday, it's a birthday weekend. You got to stretch it out and enjoy it.
At least I'm not doing the birthday month.
There you go. There you go. Well, we'll get you some good weather this weekend, JP. It's looking really nice. I know it doesn't feel that way. Today's pretty sticky out there. We've got a lot of humidity, but that does go away with a frontal boundary this evening. The aquifer is up 0.4 of a foot to 634.4. And your pollen count, molds are moderate, 880, holding pretty steady with this recent damp weather. We'll talk about the timing of that front, what it means for any storm chances, and those gusty winds with it as well. That's coming up.
You know, a number of football games got moved from tonight to last night.
To Thursday, yeah,
because of the weather.
Potential concerns. But Friday night's shaping out to be pretty good, right, Justin?
Well, I think we'll be able to get most of the games in. It's going to depend on where those football games are, of course. But I think east of town, there could be some issues. But here in San Antonio, most of the football games should be okay. We'll watch for a couple of storms popping up. But our rain chances really are not that great, I got to tell you, with this frontal boundary. We can see it very clearly. It's out there across parts of West Texas now. Look at the temperature in Amarillo. It's 38 degrees there. There is some cold air behind this system. We're not going to feel it here. We'll get a little cooler tomorrow, but not like that. 49 in Lubbock, 63 Midland, and there's going to be some cooler air pouring into parts of North Texas. We can also see this with this front with the dew point. So a lot of moisture out ahead of it. As this sweeps through, it takes all the moisture with it. So the weekend, we'll see low humidity. We'll get rid of all this sort of sticky weather that we're dealing with right now. The dew point here in San Antonio at this hour is 72, which is extremely high. We can also see the front on the visible satellite picture. It's very clear. Right there. You see that line of clouds, showers and storms right along that front? Right now, it's not producing a lot. It does show a couple of returns out there to our west, but I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of rain across the hill country or Edwards Plateau as this moves through. It's not until it gets to San Antonio and points east that it starts to really kick up showers and storms, and that's where we could start to run into some issues with a couple strong storms, too. We'll talk more about that in just a second. We are seeing some showers out ahead of the front. These are all pretty light, quick moving, but has provided a little bit of rain across San Antonio this morning and early this afternoon. Still seeing a few light showers here and there, so don't be surprised if you have to briefly use your windshield wipers here next couple of hours. But also in that visible satellite picture, you saw the skies are trying to clear some. I do think we get some sun before it's all said and done, and that will allow temperatures to make the way up into the mid-80s. So let's look at the futurecast here. That front gets a little bit closer by 4 o'clock, but still pretty quiet around here. By 7 p.m., that's when we start to see storms developing right along the front. And the big question will be, how far south do they develop? And does San Antonio miss out on the rain, at least the thunderstorm activity, altogether? That's a possibility. One thing I can tell you, though, is that behind the front we'll get some gusty winds, gusts up to around 30 miles per hour. As this line moves east, it'll build a little bit, and I think we could get some stronger storms in places like Gonzales, and especially north of that, north of I-10, up towards Bryan College Station, the Tyler area. That's where things really get ramped up. For the rest of us, it's just these gusty winds behind the front. And then by midnight, a lot of this is starting to move out. In fact, most of it will be moving out, and will be done with any sort of thunderstorm activity. A few clouds hang on tomorrow morning, and then by Saturday afternoon, everything clears out completely. Sunny skies, low humidity, light winds. Saturday looks awesome. Sunday's going to be pretty nice too, although we'll see a little bit more cloud cover by the afternoon on Sunday. What does the severe weather risk look like today? Well, we are on the very western edge of that, and I really think the prospect for severe weather here in San Antonio is fairly low. It's not until you get east of I-35 that it begins to pick up. On a scale of 1 to 5, about a 2. And then the higher numbers, and it looks like they just updated this to put an even higher category, so widespread severe weather across parts of far northeast Texas, southeastern Oklahoma, and parts of Arkansas as well. So it's up here where the bulk of the severe weather will be. We're just on the tail end of things, and that's typically how it goes around here. The KSAT 12-hour forecast, just a small chance of rain next several hours, some of those light showers. We'll pick the rain chances back up a little bit, 6, 7, 8 o'clock. That's kind of the window when we expect that front to come through. And then after that, it turns windy. Temperatures down to 70 at 11 p.m., 67 at midnight. Extended forecast, 78 tomorrow, 84 on Sunday. Don't forget to fall back. We get a little extra sleep Sunday morning. That's a good thing. 83 Monday. Yeah, well, that's true.
Well, you're getting older, right? You need all the rest you can get.
All the rest. You can trust me on this one. And the rest of next week, by the way, guys, looks pretty good.
All right. Thanks, Justin.
Appreciate that. Can't wait for that weekend. All right, Larry. The Spurs are in full court press off the court, obviously, but they're also looking to bounce back on the court.
Yeah, a 43-point loss the other night to the Toronto Raptors. Not good at all. So the Spurs are home tonight to close out the homestand against the LA Clippers. Plus, in college football, UTSA will play at UAB tomorrow, and the Roadrunners are looking for a first coming up.
I think the approach is the same that we've had. Just come out the next day and go get them. Prepare, compete. These guys will show up. I guarantee it. They're going to fight to the end for sure.
Rob Thompson and his Phillies must beat the Astros twice in Houston if they want to win the World Series in big board sports. The Spurs will face the Clippers at the AT&T Center tonight to close out their 4-game homestand. They started off by beating the Bulls 129-124. The T-Wolves 107-98, but then on Wednesday night, the shorthanded Spurs were hammered by the Raptors 143-100. The Raptors have a lot of length, and that gave the Spurs fits all game long.
When I'm playing against it, it's hard to mimic that. Just pretty much 1 through 5. With Van Fleet out there, pretty much tall. I mean, 6'4" to 6'10", long, lanky, strong, too fast. Out there, it's hard to mimic that, but you got to adjust to it on the fly.
Spurs will host the Clippers tonight at 7. Clippers' Kawhi Leonard did not make the trip due to a knee injury. Now up 3-2, the Houston Astros are 1 win away from winning the Commissioner's Trophy given to the World Series champ. Top of the 4th inning last night, Astros rookie shortstop Jeremy Pena hits a solo home run to left to put his guys up for good, 2-1. Part of a 3-hit, 2 RBI night for the Rook. And hey, what can I do, right? Houston's D came up big when they needed it, and they take Game 5 3-2. Astros starter Justin Verlander picked up his first World Series victory, improving to 1-6 in the Fall Classic.
Continue to do what got us here. I think that's what makes this team so great is there's not one particular person that's going to go out there and try to be the hero on a given night. We just try to have quality at bats, try to make quality pitches, try to go to our bullpen with a lead, which has been elite all season long.
Great ball clubs win close games, and yeah, glad we came out on top. We know there's still work to do, and we're going to try to finish it off in Houston.
Chaz McCormick made this sweet grab in the bottom of the ninth inning. Houston will look to close out Philly Saturday night, 7:03 at Minute Maid Park. When the UTSA Roadrunners play at the Blazers, they will be looking for their first road win ever against UAB. The Blazers lead the all-time series 4-2, with UTSA capturing the most recent meeting last year in San Antonio, 34-31, to claim the Conference USA West Division crown. Now the Roadrunners are looking for their second straight 5-0 start in conference play.
Are we desperate or are we prosperous? Man, it's been a while since we've lost, right? What does that Texas locker room, what did that feel like? What did that Houston locker room feel like? We'll experience that again Saturday if we don't play desperate. This is a really good football team that's very well coached, that's had, they've been snake bit at the end of ball games. On the road, mind you. They haven't been snake bit at home.
Kickoff in Birmingham tomorrow is set for 2:30 in the afternoon.
Coach Traylor there hoping to snake bite the Dragons, right?
Yes.
I appreciate that, Larry.
If coffee gives you a little pep, some fried foods may make you sluggish. So what might fried coffee do? Yeah, someone's trying it. A coffee connoisseur figures it out in the next half hour.
All right, you're not going to hear this, Justin. You're a tall guy, but less legroom on flights. That's the trend airplanes are following. But are those shrinking seats just customer comfort or safety on planes as well? While the FAA may be stepping in.
With the holidays approaching, some of us might be spending more time in the kitchen. That's me. New today at 5, a fire safety reminder specifically for kitchen fires. Marilyn Moritz explains how to tell the difference between a gas fire or grease fire and what to do about it. It's Today at 5 after Entertainment Tonight.